This one tied at 14.
I did it, Bobby. I did it, Bobby. I'm done.
This one
what you asking me to do?
And he'll take it up past the 25.
I'll put it on YouTube.
26-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the game.
Only reason why you're getting them plays because I'm giving them up to you, bro. I know how to lock. I know how to give you no touchdown, bro. I know I can score, so it's not like I'm not like press. I know I can come up the field with 145 and score. I'm not press. You ain't got no plays. You're a bum.
The Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll check that down to Carson. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right.
That nigga said, I didn't say anything.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Sliding out of the pocket. Finding room inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I could do what I want out here, cuz.
Here's Wilson.
I do what I want.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
I need to get my son. Cuz. I need to get that nigga.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. He sets to fire deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the 1st one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the 1st interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
I don't press an X on that one. You throw it to a nigga who the triangle could, who you could horse a nigga with. You know what I'm saying?
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready to. As we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's still incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Cody Barton there to bring him down.
Yeah, but you look at suspect. They put up 19 points in fantasy last week.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold.
Nigga.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. That'll make it 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
No. You bugged out. Let me see.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
They played Atlanta, nigga. Oh.
And he'll be out right at the 35. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Has that defense lost this year?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
4th down. Here's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Panthers have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. Create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
56. Mike, 56. 56. Come on, dude. Check 43. Check.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
You comfortable? You comfortable?
Gonzalez good on the extra point.
You comfortable? You comfortable?
3-score game now. The lead moves to
you comfortable?
Now after the
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable?
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line.
He's comfortable. Now he's comfortable. That's what I wanted to see. He's comfortable. He's comfortable. He's comfortable.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
He's got a man complete.
He's comfortable, y'all. He's comfortable. He's comfortable, y'all. He's comfortable. He's comfortable, y'all. He's comfortable, y'all.
Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
He's comfortable, y'all. Remember that. Remember that. He said he's comfortable.
Quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one?
He said he's comfortable, y'all. He said he got the mid-blitz down. He gonna run it with McCaffrey right now. He got it. He's comfortable, fellas.
When it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your team.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one. And that one falls incomplete.
On 4th down, Darnold. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore. There to make the grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he's going to float this one deep right side. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dwayne Eskridge, 81 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A running play on first down will give 4 up to the 29. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore. 52 yards. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last time.
And that's the first time I went into that cover 2 the whole game.
Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's got room. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Now Wilson on first down. That completes it again to Metcalf. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Wilson will throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Hassan Reddick able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And Darnold wants to throw the football. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Darnold. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive